Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for tuning in to another video. Just want to give a brief synopsis on, like why people just pretty much blatantly lie on other people. You know what I'm saying? Just ask yourself that if you're one that is out there doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because um, it's really a question that when it comes to people doing that, it's puzzled a lot of us in this world to those who do this. But the truth of the matter is that people lie for a variety of reasons. It could be to like protect themselves. It could be to, you know, uh, I'll say even like they'll do it to try to avoid consequences for their own actions. So instead of them owning up to it, to what they did, they'll basically either like blame it on somebody else or say they never did it when they did do it or whatever. So, you could look at it from that way too. And, when people lie also, it can really make them feel like they're in control in a sense. And when people tend to like spread false information, they can really manipulate other people and try to shape the narrative to fit their own agenda. Like in some cases, people rely on others out of like insecurity, jealousy, and stuff like that. They might even feel threatened by like someone's popularity or success. And with them knowing that, it's like, okay, well, now I'm going to try to just spread lies and rumors, in order to try to bring them down. So, regardless of the reason, lying on other people can have not just serious consequences, but major ones. You know, it can even, create an environment that's toxic. With suspicion, distrust. It can even ruin reputations. Not just the person you're lying on, but yourself that's doing it. You know, like you have no reason to be out here just doing that and think like, well, that it's not gonna come back on you. You know what I'm saying? But there's definitely gonna be some consequences, like I said, some major ones. You know what I mean? And just if you hear somebody doing that, especially if it's somebody you know, that at some point you're probably gonna start to question their motives and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I just wanted to give a brief synopsis when it comes to something like this. So just ask yourself, why you're lying on somebody, and then even consider this. Um, like I said before, just ask yourself why you're lying on somebody, right? And usually the answer is like, okay, I'm just trying to hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, whatever, right? Now ask yourself, okay, well, who's behind you trying to hurt somebody? You know what I'm saying? Making up stories, going along with them, even though the person um, didn't do it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The answer is not the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Let that sit for a second. It's not the Lord on that. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, right? Um, the enemy doesn't do work here. Like instead, he'll inspire his work by convincing you to lie and everything else. You know what I'm saying? And people that lie, they never really ask themselves, like, you know what, um, like, why am I doing this? You know what I'm saying? But they don't ask that question, especially if they're out for revenge. And you know what I'm saying? Then, God says spiritual and emotional R word is basically just as bad as physical, even more so. It's real. So I just thank the Lord for, protection, especially when I didn't know that I needed it. You know what I'm saying? And, people don't think about the things that they do or even how long that they've done it. They just don't think. So, but yeah, I just wanted to give a brief synopsis, like I said earlier on this. Just ask yourself why you're lying on somebody. Obviously, it's a reason for it. Whether if it's like to seek revenge or to get an advantage, things of that nature. You will face consequences for sure by doing that. But they try to do that to avoid it. But it's like no, because it can easily come right back on you when you do things like that. So just something to keep in mind. Like I said earlier, just think about that. And with that being said, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in to another video. Please subscribe to the channel if you want more content such as this. And if you hadn't hit the like button when you first came in or during, then please hit the like on the way out. I would greatly appreciate that. And as always, continue to stay safe, continue to monitor your health, stay hydrated, and continue to be blessed and encouraged. Y'all take care and have a good one.